Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. My name is Adina, Naturally Geeky, and I just finished watching season 4, episode 1 of Attack on Titan, and so much is happening, but that's good. So let's talk about it. Okay guys, let's just get right into it. So the opening was a little bit different. For me, in the past, I've really liked how they've done the openings, especially Red Swan. That is my favorite. I just love that one so much. My favorite opening visually is when they had Aaron's like I want to say younger self looking up at his older self. I don't know, that scene, just that opening visually scene, just I love that. But overall, the music was a change than we're used to. But I feel like, again, that's just with the tone that needs to be set for season 4. So I was all right with it. Over time, it might grow on us, but I feel like right now it's okay. Next things, because the episode is called The Other Side of the Sea, which is a perfect title because we are immediately like thrown into the world of the other side of the sea. There is a little bit of a time jump though, because throughout the episode it does say that it's going to be like 4 years ahead, and I'm okay with that. I feel like maybe we'll just get kind of like a progression in the story and they can actually focus on what they need to this season since it is the last season. But yes, immediately we get thrown into this other world, which is Marley, and there's new characters. There's a girl named Gabby. There's another character, a younger blonde character. I forgot his name, but basically he's waking up in the middle of this war, which let me just give you basically an overview of the episode, but it's the Marleys, which is the Eledians basically doing their part of the war, but the Marleys are using the Eledians to fight their war for them, and they're basically against the Middle East. So it's a lot of today's, stuff that is going on. So the realism is still being flowed into season 4, which is good. I do like it. But it is a little bit different than we're used to, per se, in this way, because the world of AOT is definitely opening, and we're basically thrown into these new characters and this new scenery of, instead of all these other characters that we know, the world is open to where, I mean, there's a whole new like environments, as well as like we've never seen these Middle Eastern people, and we're just like thrown into the middle of the war with them. And again, there's a new character named Gabby, which I know some people said that she reminds them of Rhina and things like that. But for me, because she was just so extreme and just so willing to do whatever she can to be at the top, or for her goal, which was to be the armored Titan, the next up, she reminded me of Aaron in season 1, which, he had that tenacity, that drive to just be number one. And for me, there was a lot of similarity within the characters. But we'll see, what happens. Also, we're seeing like another girl and another guy. Don't know if they really said their names, but I really didn't jump out with these characters. I don't know if I'll learn to love them or hate them or anything like that, but for me, they just filled episode 1. Other than that, we did go ahead and see Reina again. He did turn back into the armored Titan, which I feel like that scene was really well put. And I also have to say is I haven't lost not one annoyance of this character since then. He still just gets my blood going because I really can't stand that character. I mean, he's one of my favorite characters, but actually I really hate him too as well. Half hats off to AOT because it means they're doing a good job. But yeah, he's back and he's annoying as ever. Also, it did show that again he does have heavily plot armor, meaning that no matter what happens, whatever's thrown at him or whatever, he doesn't die. And also, I have to say, with this episode, they did let us know that there was new technology or new weapons that they've come up with called anti-Titan bullets and things like that. And they did try to kill Reyna, but I feel like he's not dead. They're not killing that character. I mean, I feel like people love to hate him, and he's not dead. He's gonna come back, or he's just gonna be, revamped or something like that. Something's gonna happen to where that he's not gonna die. Also, we saw Zeke, which I feel like he's gonna be definitely the character we have to worry about the most. He's definitely the villain this season, as well as the Marley people in the whole as a whole. But Zeke, that scene when he was coming off the actual airplane or whatever they call it back then, and he threw those people down there and they all turned into Titan. I feel like that scene was probably the most epic scene out of the actual episode. I feel like it really lifted the episode and made us be like, damn, like they're not playing in season 4. And I know people were talking about the CGI being there. I didn't have a problem because if we're getting these episodes, I'd rather they use the CGI than us getting the original animation and then it be delayed. So I'm for it. I'm okay with it. It looked good to me, so I had no problems. But back to that scene, it was epic. I feel Zeke, again, he screamed or whatever he did, and then they all turned into Titans, just basically laid out on the battlefield. And that was the reason why, almost basically, the reason why they won the war or the battle for the actual Middle East city that they were trying to do, whatever. Also, we did see that Zeke and Reyna were actually protecting each other. We see that Zeke actually moved in front of Reyna in one of the scenes, and I just feel like there's more there that we're not seeing, so hopefully they kind of like elaborate on that, because I really want to see the dynamics between those two. I really want them to dig deep and show us some more between them, because I really want to see what's really driving Reyna. In the past we've seen it, but I want to see right now what is motivating Zeke all the way. I know they want to show us and they want to beat and they want to do everything else, but I really want them to really unfold to us what's going on. Lastly, the last thing I wanted to talk about I just wanted to talk about the non-existence of our main characters, meaning Aaron, Mikasa, Levi, all of them. And I feel like the reason maybe they did that was because they are going to open this world up even wider. I know we're on the other side of the sea, so we've never actually been at this point of a story where we have so much openness and creativeness that can be brought up to us, because we're so used to that small world of AOT. Now it's grown, it's broadened, and I feel like if they do it right, a lot of fans will like this because it does open up the storylines and things like that. But I'm hoping that they do it right and we're not losing the concentration on our favorite characters. Because, like I said, my favorite character is Levi. I do like Mikasa, Aaron, Hanji, all of them. And I hope that we're not losing that because of them trying to widen things up. But I know, I have faith, and I know AOT is going to do it right. So this is going to be important. So if we have to lose 1 or 2 episodes, I'm okay with that. But as long as they do it right. Lastly, the main thing I wanted to talk about is the the overall structure and the tone of season 4, episode 1. And basically it's just letting us know that war war is going to be the theme of season 4. It's going to be an out war. There's going to be deaths, there's going to be attacks, there's going to be stuff going on each side, and really season 4 is just going to be epic, and I am very much looking forward to it. So with that being said, I hope that we can all wait week to week, because that's the main thing I'm upset, because I can't binge it. So I actually have to wait another week to watch it again, but I'm okay with that. But that's the main reason why I'm kind of upset too, because I can't binge it. I have to wait, but it's just going to get my anticipation even more. But yeah, that's the end of my critiques and the overall episode. I want to say I would probably critique it a 7.58. I don't want to seem like I'm being hard, but I just have so much high expectations for AOT. I loved it, but I'm just looking to see more, and I'm very anticipated about season 4. So definitely bring it on. If you guys think I missed something, or you guys have any questions, or you guys want to just talk about it, down in the description, I mean, not in the description, but down in the comments, just go to write something real quick. Again, I like talking about it, so I don't mind. Again, you just want to thumb up this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.